Hi, everybody. Patty Tucker from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome. I'm glad to have y'all here and glad to be back. I want to talk today about something called Drury. It's invented by a guy named Douglas Drury, not, oh gosh, probably 50 or 60 years ago, I guess. And I love it. I think it's one of the really useful conventions that you can have, especially if you're people that like to bid a lot. There's been different versions of it that have come and gone through the ages. People have changed it. They've made some adjustments to it, made it what they think is better or worse or whatever. The one I like is two-way reverse Drury. That's my favorite. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you. So I'm going to share screen here, give you a little preview of, and by the way, these pages are also, you can get them on the ACBL website where you found this video, and you can download them, and there's some hands attached, and that'll help you. So Drury is a bid designed to allow a past hand responder, so someone who has previously passed, to show a limit raise or better in support of opener's major suit. The idea is that when partner is bidding in third or fourth position, sometimes they'll have a hand that maybe isn't quite what you would normally consider an opening hand. They might only have, a 10-point hand or an 11-point hand. And Drury is a bid that will allow you to stay low, stay at the 2 level instead of having to jump to the 3 level. You can play this whether you play Bergen or some form like that, because the difference is that you are a passed hand. The version, as I said, that I like is called two-way reverse Drury. It allows you to differentiate between a 3-card raise and a 4-card or more raise. So that's the one that I like. Also, what Drury is going to do is allow you to be able to make a preemptive raise, which can come in very, very handy. So you must be the responder to the opening bidder and have passed originally rather than open. Your partner must have opened either 1 heart or 1 spade, and your responder must have a fit, or it's not your responder, you as a responder must have a fit of 3 cards or more in the major suit opened by your partner, okay? And you must have a limit raise. And I put 10 or more points in your book, but remember this is in support, so that you could take distributional features and kind of add value to your hand, avoid extra trumps, whatever things that you usually look at to improve the value of your hand. Okay, so you have to be responder. Your partner must have opened 1 heart or 1 spade. You must have originally passed. You must have a fit. And you must have something that you think is a limit raise or better in support of partner suit. Here's how it works. Your partner opens, let's just say that your partner opens 1 spade to keep it easy, but this is if your partner opens 1 spade or 1 heart. If you as a responder have passed originally, your partner's opened a spade, 2 clubs is a conventional bid. Says nothing about clubs. We're kind of used to that, aren't we? It shows a 3-card fit in the major suit your partner opened and 10 or more points in support. So this could be a 9-point hand with a singleton, right? 2 diamonds. If you bid 2 diamonds, that is a conventional bid showing nothing about diamonds, but it shows 4 cards or more in the major suit opened by your partner and 10 or more points in support. So now that we have 2 bids that show 10 or more points, show limit raise values, we can use a jump in partner's major to show a weak hand with 4 or more trumps and less than 6 points. Typically, we'd have a singleton or a void if we were vulnerable. So 1 spade by you, 2 clubs by me. Remember, I have to have passed originally. Shows 3 cards in your major and 10 or more points. 1 spade, 2 diamonds. I have to have passed originally. I have 4 or more cards in your major suit and 10 or more points. 1 spade, 3 spades. must have passed originally is a preemptive, a weak raise with 4 or more trumps. And if we're vulnerable, typically a singleton or a void. So think what we've done. You've opened a major, and I've shown you basically a limit raise or better, and I am still at the 2 club level. This allows opener to bid 2 spades if they have just a regular hand that's not interested in game, opposite a passed hand partner. You can also bid game if you like. I mean, you don't have to just give up. Yeah, I'm not give up, but you can just bid game if you have in the values for game. 2 no trump would say that you have a balanced hand. You're not sure whether game is possible. It says, what do you think? How do you like your hand? Are you at right below an opening hand? You almost opened, or are you, just like this 9-point hand with the single? And if they jump to 3 of a major, it kind of shows long trumps and a weak hand. It's a defensive bid. You're trying to keep the opponents out of the bidding, make sure that they don't bounce. So I pass originally. You open heart, let's say. I bid 2 diamonds, showing 4 or more hearts and 9 to 11 points. You bid, opener bids 2 hearts. It says, I'm not interested. We don't want to go to game. 2 no trump says I'm balanced, and maybe we have enough points per game. Are you 11? 3 hearts would say, I've got long hearts and I've got kind of a weak hand too. So let's not let them balance. Let's keep the opponents out of the bidding. Now, if you've seen my other videos about help suit game tries, the fourth option that opener can do is bid a new suit. A bit of a new suit would be a help suit game try. It would be saying, hey, partner, I like the fact that you have a fit and that you have something that evaluates to a limit raise. If you have help in this suit, I think we can make game. Let's give it a try. So Drury gives you a lot of options. It gives you a lot of things that you can do to indicate to your partner the value of your hand. It keeps you low when you want to be low. It opens up the option for a help suit game try. I like all of this. I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm going to pull up just a couple of hands and let you see what an auction might look like. I think we could have time to do a couple. So here we go. This will take me just a minute. I'm looking at a way that I can pinpoint the exact thing I want you to look at. So hopefully you have got a screen that has a north hand and a south hand. That has, north hand has the king, queen, 7, 4 of spades, the king, 9, 6 of hearts, queen, 9 of clubs, 10, 6, 5, 2 of diamonds. Hope I've done this right. And then you want to look at the south hand. So what would have happened is that north would have passed because they do not have enough to open. South would have opened a heart. It would go pass. North would say, gosh, I have 3 of partners suit. I have a fit. I have 10 high card points and only 3 trumps. So they would bid 2 clubs to Drury to say, partner, I have a fit for you, 3 or more hearts, and a limit raise, 10 or more. South would look at their hand. They have 13 high card points, so hey, they have a full opening bid. That's a hand they would always open. But what they also know is, gosh, if partner couldn't open originally, I don't have enough for game. We can't possibly have enough for game. This hand is just, we've got at most 24 high card points. I'm 5, 3, 3, 2. I'm balanced. Not interested, partner. And then it would go all pass. And they would play 2 hearts. Let's look at another one. All right, so here, south would pass. North would open 1 heart. It would go pass. South would bid 2 clubs, showing a limit raise or better in support of hearts. And South would look at their hand, North would look at their hand, and they would say, well, got 14 points and partner has a limit raise or better. So if they know about help suit game tries, what North would do is bid 2 diamonds. They would say, hey, partner, I'm kind of interested. It's not a done deal, but if you have help in diamonds, I think I can make game in hearts. South would look down here and say, wow, boy, do I have help. I'm going to bid game in hearts. Okay, let's try a couple more. So on this one, North would say pass. South would open 1 heart. Have 14 high card points. It would go pass. And here I am, I'm North. Well, I have 5 of partners, trumps, and a singleton. There's actually 2 bids you could make with this hand. One is 3 hearts, which would be preemptive. Say I have long hearts, but a bad hand. Okay, so that's a possibility. The other thing that you could do, if you remember weak freak, is you could bid 4 hearts with that hand, but you're vulnerable. And partner opened in the 3rd position. So I might just bid 3 hearts and not bid 4 hearts. I might decide that I thought we were high enough. And if partner didn't have a full opening bid, I wouldn't want to get too high. So there you go. Let's try another. So on this hand, South is the dealer. They would pass. Go pass. North would open 1 heart. Here we go, pass. South has 10 high card points and 4 more hearts. So they would bid 2 diamonds. Partner, I have 4 more of your hearts and 10 or more points. North would look at their hand, and they could simply bid 4 hearts. They have 14 high card points and a singleton. But, you know, it would be if partners' points are in clubs, that would be bad for them. So this might be a good hand to make a help suit game try. Partner, I'm looking for help in spades. If you have help in spades, I think we can make game in hearts. And South does not have help in spades. So they'd be a little bit worried, but they'd probably bid 3 diamonds to say, don't have spades for you, but how about diamonds? Is that good? And North is like, whoa, yeah, that'll do just fine. They'll bid 4 hearts. So you have a whole packet of hands there that you can look at. The things to remember: you must be a passed hand. Your partner is opened, and you're showing a limit raise or better in support of hearts. If you're not playing help suit game tries yet, then I suggest that you go and look at one of my earlier videos on help suit game tries. That's a really good system, a good thing to learn, and incorporating it into this would be perfect. So I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about had a little goof up there. I'm going to see if I can get it edited out. But I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please, as always, feel free to send me an email. Thanks. Bye.